Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys trying to end the front half of this season on a better note, currently 2-5 on the year. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Huard with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And leading them out, it's now his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a fourth-rounder down at Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Cousins now, off the play fake. Finds a man, Mason Taylor has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
They take the handoff. Now Cousins. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum. This offense had, Brock, 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Bengals
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him will go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and what we're trying to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go. Punch right. Tonight. No mud, no mud. Press it. Punch right. Go.
Fields on 1st down. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Easy. Tonight.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields sends this to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their 1st possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Moving on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. This one quickly to Taylor. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Cousins. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. Austin McNamara on that punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he stays under this one. Wow, great punt. Unexpected fair catch at the 5. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Let's get to him and take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
5 yards. It's second down.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. To the air, Cousins. On him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
It's third down.
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That's how you kill a drive. It's 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Here we go.
10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Here we go.
And 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull that in front further, 13-zip. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaching.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going for 44.
First down at the 44-yard line.
Cousins, a quick throw, complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Looking to throw, Cousins. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on it. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
13-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Another throw for Fields. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
Here we go.
Fields on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slipped right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. Will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over at the enemy 40 following that INT. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Andre Cisco on the cover.
Play action, Fields. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Andre Cisco. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid.
Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go now.
Now it's Taylor. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
And it's third down.
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Here he goes, third and long. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
And the Jets.
Ready?
Hall running between the tackles. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Jets.
Here we go.
First down.
To the air, Taylor. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second down.
Ready? 19.
Throwing, Taylor. Looking slant route, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Throw here, third down. That's Lockett. He brings it in. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Jets. First down.
Come on. Hey.
First and goal, Jets.
He keeps this one himself. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Gaining 1 yard on the play.
Here we go.
And goal.
Here's Taylor. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Try getting it to Tyler Lockett. And that brings up fourth and goal.
It's now
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Looking near his goal line. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First down.
Now Fields again. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious on.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And now they have a first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First down and goal to go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His third total score in this game. extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Jets nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Bengals get to him and take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. There's Taylor to throw. Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
Air it out on 3rd. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Another punt coming up for Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Bengals are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down throw for Fields. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it. I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Out of the shotgun, Fields getting out to his left. Throwing for the back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. 4th and forever coming up. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor now. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Taylor. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Out now is McNamara to handle the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap to Fields. Look at that power, deep left side. It connects on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Final timeout taken by the Bengals.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's looking deep once again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest. So, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Danny Gray to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's good for our Bengals.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
28, Jeff Snippet. Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. There's Herbert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has got him. Let's get to him and take him down. And after one... play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Taylor. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure. He goes down. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down. Hunting muted out now. And he's been one of the players on this game. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The Bengals are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action, Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Fields throwing once more. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First down.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals blowing them out now, 34-zip. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Jets nothing. Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter block. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Taylor. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. There's Geno Stone up there to make that play. Still to go here. This is 2nd down. To the air, Taylor. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Let's go. Taylor. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Penn Surtain has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in your background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 319, go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 2 second downs for him from the 31. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Taylor to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The line. Here's 3rd and 3.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Taylor. And this time they're going to get to it before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And the kick by Folk is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, you got to walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action now. It's Fields. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10.
In the red zone now. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
42, Jets 3. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we got on him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cut, ready? Ready? Coconut.
Taylor now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Taylor. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. They'll send out the punting unit. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Bengals, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up third down.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Fields out of the gun. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Fields this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
There we go. Set.
Now it's Taylor. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hey, cowboy!
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Ready! 70.
Putting the tight end in motion. They're throwing it. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point.
42. Jets 10.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gray now on the return.
The Bengals take
The Bengals are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's third and 7 now.
Brings up third and 7.
Here we go. Good. 3-19. Guys. All right.
Throw here, third down. That's Gesicki. He's got it. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
For a Bengals first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another Bengals
Here we go, son.
first down.
They'll run again with Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Bengals first down.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Isaiah Oliver's running down. It's a brings up second and
First down
1.
carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Cam Taylor-Britt. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Brown on the inside give. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Running for it with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Good.
Looking on first down. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Here's Taylor. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Pass play coming here. On again, and he goes down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets it away from his end zone. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their 6th win this season.
At the 26-yard line.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
What's right?
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bengals first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. To the air, Taylor has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connects with his back. Hall. There he goes. Right sideline. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Polk with a point after. And the Jets take 7 points off the deficit.
Bengals 56. Jets 17.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Jones. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with
It
confidence.
isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
It's 2nd down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Cougar 19.
Taylor. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against